Welcome to Introduction to Digital Marketing. This course will explore traditional marketing concepts and how to transform those principles into digital marketing strategies via the internet. The learning objectives of this course is for students to learn how to formulate and implement digital marketing strategies. This will include content and social marketing, lead generation, and customer personalization. Students will also learn how to measure the return on investment of online advertising campaigns and digital marketing tools. And we'll be pulling all of these key learnings together for the final group project. And this is where students will utilize an online social media marketing platform called Hootsuite for the final group project. So not only will students learn how to define digital marketing goals, but also generate effective strategies of what channels to use to achieve it. There are 6 modules to this digital marketing course. First, we will start with the fundamentals of traditional and digital marketing techniques and business models. Then we'll get into defining strategies and consumer dynamics and challenges when competing in the digital marketplace. And then we'll move on to, in Module 3, Digital Transformation and Technology, which is all about how to develop the right techniques and applying the right technologies to your marketing plan. Then, Module 4 will focus on defining a channel and search optimization strategy, which is all about building that online digital presence and reach. Then we'll get into managing loyalty and measuring success in Module 5. And then we'll finish this off with pulling all what we've learned together from the first 5 modules and developing a fully integrated digital marketing strategy. The learning outcomes for each of the modules I just shared is located on the class syllabus. This is where students can find more detail about the learning outcomes for each module, but also how each of the class sections are organized. The class lecture will be broken into 3 sections. The first will be a 15-minute group meeting section. This would allow students to meet with their team members to discuss updates and next steps. Then we'll move into the case study review and open discussion. Every student is expected to attend and participate in classroom discussions. Failure to attend class can negatively affect the student's participation score. Then lastly, we'll move into the standard class lecture. So now let's take a sneak peek into the instructional media for Module 4, Defining Channel and Search Optimization Strategies. Welcome back to Introduction to Digital Marketing. We're moving on to Module 4, Search Engine Optimization. Did you know that 94% of consumers and businesses search the internet before buying new products or services? Well, this shouldn't come as a surprise because 54% of the world is online and 90% in most countries. So how do companies ensure that potential customers can find their products and services online? Well, that's where search engine optimization comes in, also known as SEO. SEO is a strategy used to maximize the number of visitors to a company's website. An effective SEO strategy will ensure a company's products or services are ranked at the top of the result list returned by the search engine. The learning objectives for this module is to design an effective SEO strategy, create relevant content, and employ effective link strategies to optimize reach to the targeted consumer and increase website traffic and profitability. The key to creating an effective SEO is having a compelling, broad, relevant content on the website that is technically easy to navigate and download and works across all platforms with credible sites that also link to the company's website. However, simply creating a lot of content and links is not necessarily going to achieve the desired result. It's important to understand the personality and potential behavior of your customers. Otherwise, too much content and link saturation will fall short. So let's start with the SEO triangle, which is an excellent way to integrate the three core variables that will ensure the optimal rank position for a company's products and services. So first, you must build the appropriate content. You need to understand who the customer is to best predict what they will search for. And one way to do this is by creating a customer persona that will map out the customer's preferences, their daily routines, and pain points that are a part of their customer journey. And this is critical in defining the right keywords. There are many tools out there as well, like the Google Keyword Planner, that will narrow down to the most relevant keywords when you're mining your data. This will help determine the best tags and the functional content to include in your site. Now we have to keep in mind natural language recognition, which is changing how people search online, as well as artificial intelligence that is changing and increasing the capabilities of image searches. So you want to ensure that you have a content-rich strategy that is all-encompassing. Next, we have the technical component of the SEO. The strategy is very simple. You need to utilize custom, unique title tags that's contained within the HTML, as this is used by search engines to interpret site pages. You also want to ensure that the site structure is logical and that it's data-rich content on every page, not generic template wording. Also, avoiding duplicates is important because that can impact the ranking, as well as errors that can slow the speed and discovery process. Then lastly, our quality links. The link strategy is not about buying links. It's about creating great content on and off site that encourages links to related and relevant sites. So in summary, to achieve an effective SEO to improve the rank position with the search engine, organizations need to ensure the front-end work involves a well-planned, researched, and informed content strategy for the website itself. Also, that a comprehensive analysis has been used to define relevant keywords and tags to generate the right web activity and traffic to impact the rankings. So now let's get into the assignment for Module 4. Please review the assignment instructions document that has all the pertinent information regarding the assignment. First, you need to make sure you read the assigned readings, chapters 8 through 10. And for the assignment, there are three core things you need to do. The first is select a case study from the 30 best startup case studies. The link is provided in the assignment instructions. Number 2 is to build a customer persona using the template provided in the instructions. And 3, complete a full SEO assignment and analysis. So what is included in that analysis? Well, let's get into that. The expectations for the SEO assessment that's part of this assignment is to submit a 3 to 5 page paper and to put the customer persona in the appendix. There are 4 key areas you need to make sure you cover in your assessment. First, what are new title tags or meta descriptions that could have been used to increase website utilization and search rankings? Number 2, is the website hierarchy logical? If not, what would you improve? Number 3, provide an assessment of the company's utilization of technical, content, and linking strategies in their online platform. And then lastly, was the SEO strategy effective from your perspective? Why or why not? So how will this assignment be graded? Well, the assignment value will be 100 points, and those points will be allocated as follows. First, you have to have a complete customer persona with all 9 attributes outlined in the template. Number 2, the SEO assessment. You need to ensure that you are providing a good review of the title tags, the website navigation, and that you truly are commenting on the technical content and linking strategies of the SEO implementation. That is a 35-point value, as well as a customer persona, which is a 35-point value as well. Writing competency needs to adhere to APA guidelines. That's worth 20 points. And then lastly, the formatting and presentation of the material. You want to make sure that it's conducive to illustrating the subject matter effectively and that it's bringing across the points that you want to convey to the audience. So in closing, the instructional strategies that will be used in my digital marketing course We'll be using a combination of both case studies and mind mapping. The case studies will really help students bring to life what's happening in the real world and how to apply what they're learning in class and have an opinion about it. The mind mapping is a creative exercise to really get these students to draw connections between abstract concepts and ideas. And this is a very important process in marketing, as people need to think outside of the box and be confident about their ideas and be able to express them and draw connections and linkages between information, materials, strategies, people, place, things. It's a very dynamic exercise, and that will really be helpful in the group projects that's a part of this course, as well as the analysis that they do throughout the different modules. And then lastly, the course will have both summative and formative assessments. So my teaching philosophy for my digital marketing course and any course that I teach is that I want to ensure that business students are prepared to walk into their first job after graduation with the skills to compete at a high level. I want to ensure that the content and the experiences that I teach and create in my classroom will produce capable business leaders on day one. I believe students should not only learn the material, but also coach to positive outcomes in class performance and practical applications. Thank you so much for reviewing my presentation today, and have a great night.